Welcome back. Welcome back.
Comment and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Number one team in the National Football League right now. Number one on my list. I got to give it to them, y'all.
Don't do
Here
it.
it is.
Don't do
Here
it.
it is.
Oh, don't eat
The
it.
Detroit Lions are the number one team going in after week 6 because here's the reason why. Their defense is real. They're gonna have a defensive player of the year on that squad. We gotta look at it from that perspective. Offensively, they got Jameson Williams back after his whole gambling situation. Now he's a long-range target. You got Jared Goff as a league MVP candidate. They can run the ball, they can pass the ball, they're physical, they're rough riders, they got a chip on their shoulders, they got history. Literally, no division title since 1993, one playoff victory since 1957. Got a coach that's so supposedly embarrassed himself because he's talking about kneecaps being bitten, and all of a sudden you see they're willing to bite kneecaps for this man. I got Detroit, San Fran, Miami, Kansas City, Philadelphia as my top 5 teams. Remember, the list is fluid.
The fluid.
The list is fluid.
You see that?
I'm gonna go with the Detroit Lions for the moment.
Wow.
For the moment.
Wow.
I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions. I
Is
mean,
it the best?
the list is fluid. I understand that, you're white and all, but you got to come into the light because I couldn't see you when you went in the darkness now. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to come in there, right? Come on now. These guys right now at 5-1, 13-3 since week 9 last season. Second best record in the NFL to the San Francisco 49. This is this is Jared Goff. Have you seen the way he's been balling?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a dude that took the Rams, that quarterback the Rams when they went to the Super Bowl.
Sure about that? You sure about that?
What the hell was that?
Day, you trying to get fired? Or you trying to get fired? Come on, man. No. They told you, don't do it. Don't do it. Stephen A. Smith, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Because he said that the Detroit Lions were number one on his list. Now, I know the list is fluid. But come on now. The Detroit Lions is the NFL, NBA's Detroit. The NBA Clippers. Because the Clippers are never going to win the championship. Detroit is never going to win the championship. So don't ever bring them up as good, because they're not. Now, this video, I'm not going to put Detroit's name at the top because no one's going to watch that. No one likes Detroit. No one. No, Detroit has had good players. Because they did have Barry Sanders. But not even Barry Sanders could make them win it all. And they did have Megatron, but even Megatron could not make them win it all. He retired early because he realized that what was he doing? Playing for Detroit? Nope. So, Stephen A., watch out. Because ESPN is firing people. And I know you're good. But, man, that's like saying the N-word on TV. Because Detroit is not at the top of anything. Just look when they played the Ravens. The Ravens exposed them. They destroyed them. Now, if you're going to win the Super Bowl or a top team, you wouldn't lose like that. Go on now. So please, the ratings may go down if he ever says anything about Detroit. Taking them off the list. Off the list. Because that Detroit, just talking about Detroit on SportsCenter is risking your job. I don't know what else to tell you, but no one wants to hear about them. That's why they're not in the title, because no one's watching that. No one wants to hear about that. So, I'm making this video because I just had to tell about this. I seen it and I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Don't talk about Detroit at all. You can talk about anything. But Detroit, no. I mean, LeVar Ball, he wouldn't even talk about Detroit. And he's not my favorite guy, but he's smarter than that. Disney is looking to save money, and guess what? Don't give them no reason, because I like you, Stephen A. So please don't talk about Detroit ever again. If Detroit was out of the NFL, no one would be mad, except the people in Detroit, because that's their team. They're the only ones that care about Detroit. I mean, Detroit don't have fans all over the world. They don't have them. I mean, look at Jalen Rose. He's a Detroit fan because he was from Detroit. But guess what? He repped Detroit on TV. And look what happened to him. Because he can rep the Pistons because they did win. But he repped the Lions too. No. And see what happened to him? So watch yourself.
Chris.
Bye, Felicia.
Be the best you can be. Love your family, love your friends. Spread love, not violence, not this virus. As always, peace.